I'm in Kennesaw, Georgia. I'm talking to Bob Haddon, who's the owner of Northside Floors.
Yes.
Bob, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great, and we're in kind of a unique organization. You're right off a major highway in this part of the country. You rent a individual house, which I understand you moved to sometime during the recession.
Yes, actually we own this house and property and have for quite a few years. Used to be in a large warehouse up the street, but when the downturn in '08 started, we moved down to our own property, and it's been just a wonderful, perfect move for us.
Talk about that change.
When we started our company back in 1980, we were primarily builder oriented. We had over 150 builders, and that was our target. But then when the downturn started, a lot of builders went away. And at that time, our business started going away, so we needed to retool and retarget and rebadge ourselves. So at that time, we started predominantly working with homeowners. You know, we still have builders, we still do commercial work, but we do mostly individual homeowners now.
I see. Now, the products you offer, I can see in here, pretty much every group is represented here in the showroom.
Yes, yes, we handle wood, site finished. We do the installation and site finish, dustless site finishing, as well as the pre-finished solids and engineered, as well as the major brands of carpet, vinyl, LVT, tile, all the floor coverings.
How would you peg business so far this year? Good? Getting better?
Getting better. Yeah, last year was getting better. This year is still getting better. So we're very pleased with what we see.
I see. Well, it seems like we've seen several years with false starts, I guess, where people were hoping it was going to be better, but it really didn't get that much better.
I'm not sure we saw the false starts, but we have seen the increase in the last couple of years, and they're grateful for that.
Talk about customer wants and needs. From watching television, it seems like people don't smile on carpet as much as they used to. They like hardwood. I know you do a lot of wood, but what's your take on how they view the various product groups at this point?
Well, they're much more educated than they used to be. So they know a lot of what they want when they call us. But we're seeing, I would say, more gravitation to carpet again because of the way carpet has just gotten better and better and better with the manufacturing processes. So it's not what it used to be, where people were getting carpet for a while and it would, so they say, ugly out. Anymore, it's hard to do that. So they're getting a better value for their dollar with carpet. A lot of people still want wood, and we offer any covering they may want.
Now, is the carpet that people want nowadays more the soft variety, or is it just carpet in general that they like better than the carpet of oak?
No, I think it's the softness, the fact that it won't stain. They can have their pets on it without too much worry, and of course the pads underneath have improved as well.
Yeah.
But I think their desire for carpet is increasing.
I got you. What about colors? How many times have we heard what shade of beige and so on? Do they still want beige? They want something else? How's that changing?
I don't see it changing a lot. They have a lot to choose from for sure, but we still see the same primary colors as the top sales.
They want something that's neutral that goes with whatever they have in the living room at this point in time.
Most of the time, yes.
I got you. Let me ask you this about selling in the home. I see a lot of retailers are trying to expand into doing that. Was that a tough transition for you when you first started it?
Not really tough. I mean, we moved into that, pretty successfully. Our outside sales were used to dealing on the road, so to speak, but and it works very well. The customers seem to like it, and it's worked good for us.
What are the challenges with selling in somebody's home as opposed to in your showroom? I guess it's a different ballgame, really, being on their turf.
We try to qualify them before we go to get a good idea of what they want so that we can have that with us. Our salespeople keep a wide range of variety with them anyway, but if we know specifically what they're after, we'll have it with us.
Okay.
And if not, they can come to our showroom and look to their heart's content.
But the fact that you're in their house with their couch or their drapes or whatever, that gives you an advantage, gives them an advantage.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I see. Given the situation as it exists now in your business, doing the in-home selling, we're on the better side of the recession, what's the most difficult part of running a floor covering business? Of all the difficult parts.
Well, keeping a good flow of new customers, and our marketing has done pretty well with that, but I think there's always room for improvement in our branding, and we continuously work on that.
Now talk about that. Now the fact that you were on 41 major highway here for
20 years, yeah.
The fact that you are not there, the fact that people don't drive by and see the sign, was that a problem initially?
Not at all. Not at all, no. No, because of the methods that we use of advertising, they come to us. And the internet has proved to be a great way of advertising for us.
Talk about that advertising, internet and otherwise. Do you do traditional advertising as well?
We've tried so many different types of traditional advertising. It's never worked for us. The magazines, the mailers, the flyers, but we found some recently that where we are vetted, so to speak, in the advertising, and that's worked extremely well. The website is now generating a lot of new business for us.
About your website, what's your real mission? Is that to generate leads, obviously?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, we've created a new website a couple of years ago, and it's doing well.
Now they tell me that the Home Depots and Lowe's, and you're in the city where Home Depot is headquartered, they're now spending a lot of money rather than building new stores, which they've done for years and years, spending that in technology, building better business on the internet, basically aimed at independent guys like you. What are your thoughts about that?
I think if a company like ours, our purpose is to take care of the customer and service them like they were kings and queens, and that's what we do. And if we continue to do that, and we're able to do that, I think we'll compete with Home Depots or anybody else out in the marketplace.
Well, one of the things, I guess, as I see as a potential problem as we go forward, if you go on Google, here we are in Atlanta, you say Atlanta hardwood floor or Atlanta carpet, whatever it is, you're going to see the Home Depots, the Lowe's, the Empire Todays, and the others stacked up on the top. That's probably going to get worse. And that means, I guess, a lot of people who would maybe find you on the internet are not going to.
It's possible. I mean, that's a hurdle for sure.
Yeah.
We want to try to get as close to the top of the page. We're not going to try for the top, but we can only hope that people will search a little deeper.
I got you. What sort of advertising do you do on the internet?
Just our website.
Okay, you don't buy words, you don't do banner advertising?
Not at this point. We're looking into some other things even now, but that right now it's just our website.